The barriers to entry to YouTube are crazy high. You're competing against people with $10,000 or more of equipment, and also crazy low because to create a YouTube account is free, but somewhere in there, there's a happy medium to be able to make good videos but not having to break your bank. I'm taking my family next month to Sun Valley, Idaho for some rafting and outdoor adventure, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to share the setup that I use when I'm traveling to create just family videos. I know the old version of the dad with the big camera on the shoulder is done and gone. You can do everything you want to create a pretty beautiful looking video for your family or for YouTube with just a few simple products and a few easy apps, which we're gonna show you. So for any camera setup, whether it's mobile or in the studio, a gimbal is a must-have, but they can get big and gainly, and also they can get crazy expensive. Enter the Zion Smooth 4. It is neither of those things. It is light and not very expensive, about $140. Obviously, almost every smartphone now has some sort of stabilization. But if you're running after kids, or you're going down the rapids, or you're doing something that involves a lot of motion, you're gonna want something that's gonna create that smooth effect, and that's what a gimbal does. I love this one for a few reasons. First, obviously you can film like almost every gimbal can. And you can also turn it if you want to film for Instagram stories. That's a big part of family trips like I'm doing, you know, sharing stories with friends and family. It makes it really simple and easy to do. There's a built-in control panel that lets you manipulate almost all of your phone setting. The app's going to work with either iOS or Android, so you don't have to worry whichever phone you're using or if you switch often. But probably my favorite feature is the ability to do the vertigo effect. You might have seen this vertigo effect in a lot of movies. It makes things really cinematic. Essentially what it is zooming out while walking forward, or doing the opposite, zooming in while walking backwards. And it's been really hard and almost impossible to do on most smartphones. But the app gives you full control and the ability to create awesome looking vertigo shots, which are almost next to impossible to do. But that's one of the things that I really love about the Zion Smooth 4. A couple other things that are nice with it. First, if I'm traveling out and about, generally I don't have a lot of battery packs with me, so I can just turn it and that's gonna put it into standby mode. A couple other cool things as well. There's a trigger on the back of it. So if you hold down the top of it, you get something called phone go mode. Essentially, you're not gonna get those real smooth pans. It's gonna move with you. Wherever you go, it's going to go. And if you hold down the bottom one, you get sort of a more smooth look if you're moving it around. A lot of things to really enjoy about it, but I like the flexibility that you get with the Smooth 4. There's a ton of options and buttons and control dials to get even more granular. All the other stuff that you'd want here, like focus, pull, and zoom capabilities, are all built in. It boils down to, if you want a gimbal that's gonna be perfect for you for out in the field, with a family trip, or in the studio, the Zion Smooth 4 is the way to go. We've gotten to kind of the awesome point in technology where almost every modern smartphone's camera is good or some version of good enough. In fact, the shot you're seeing right now, we're filming it with the iPhone X. The lensing is awesome. What it's not though is versatile. You don't get the same options of switching lenses like you get with the DSLR or most video cameras. So enter some third-party options to put new lenses on cameras. This is 99 bucks, it's by Olloclip. It's definitely not the only third-party lensing option out there. I just wanted to give you guys an example of what they can do. So this one's gonna give you 3 different lenses. It's a fisheye, it's a super wide, and it's a macro with a 15 times magnification. It's super easy to put on. You just push a button and it slides right on, and then it's installed, and it'll work with your camera app that you've got or any third-party camera app you want. It gives you a bit more flexibility with the shots that you want to get. It's also really portable, which another reason that I liked it. Unlike cameras on smartphones, microphones still pretty much suck. Fortunately, there are a lot of third-party options. This one here is 130 bucks, condenser mic by Shure. We're testing this with an iPhone, so this is the Lightning version, and it's pretty simple. It's mostly plug and play. You plug it in, and it's got left and right channels. You can adjust it. It's great for filming family videos, if you're a mobile journalist, if you're recording music on the go, or you just want a better audio recording than typically what you get with smartphones. It's a really good choice. In fact, the intro that we filmed was only using this Shure mic. So now you've got all this awesome video and you want to make it look better. Maybe some shots are overexposed or underexposed and you want to work with it. I recommend an app called Visco. You guys might have heard of it. It's really popular for photo editing. It gives you a lot of filters, but now the same filters are actually available on the video side. There's a free version if you want the video option, though. It's going to cost you about 20 bucks for the whole year. And I think it's pretty worth it. You can do a lot of really cool effects. You can make the video look better. You can adjust background levels. Things that ordinarily you'd have to do in something like a Final Cut or Premiere Pro, you can really do from your phone to make those shots pop and sort of stand out from typical phone videos. VSCO is just one option though for sort of cinematic editing. There are a lot of other choices there, either in the App Store or Google Play, so you can play with a few to find one that you like, but if you want to just pick one, give VSCO a shot. All right, so now you've got all these clips that you've edited that look awesome, that have smooth motion effects. Maybe you got that killer vertigo shot with the smooth 4, and you want to put it all together into a final video. This one's gonna seem kind of obvious, especially if you're using the iPhone, but iMovie for the iPhone is a really simple and easy tool to stitch all the video together. You can add effects, you can add title cards, end cards, sort of it's everything you can do in iMovie, just a lighter version on mobile, and it just works really well. There are a lot of video options as well for Android. We've covered those in previous videos, but really any mobile editor that lets you stitch clips together and add transitions is gonna be a really good choice, sort of bring that final video together to either share on YouTube or just to show your family and friends. So those are some options to step up your video game that aren't 30, 40, 50,000 bucks. It's gonna separate your video from the competition or just make it stand out to your friends and family. I do wanna thank Zion for sponsoring this video. If there's a product or an app that you guys use that we didn't mention, leave in the comments down below and let us know. We'll check it out, let the audience know, and if we like it, we'll film an updated version of this video with your suggestion and be sure to give you guys credit. Give the video a thumbs up, we appreciate it. Until next time, I'm John Ranger from Techno Buffalo. I'm gonna take my family to Sun Valley and hope my 4-year-old doesn't fall off the raft. We try whitewater rafting. See you guys in the next one.